Coming to you live from our new greenhouse that we've been building. I don't have my microphone, so I'm just going to speak up. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But it is kind of a rainy day today. I'm going to zip up. I'm going to go pick up my daughter soon, but I just wanted to make a quick video because I just wanted to talk about some stuff that's been on my mind lately. First of all, I'm so proud of this building that we've been working on. It's the Costco greenhouse, and I will be posting a video, hopefully in a little bit, of the finished product. We still have some smaller things we got to do. I got to finish doing the door. I got to do some hanging stuff, but I wanted to talk a little bit just before I, went to go pick my daughter up about just some thoughts about life real quick. Nothing bad. Actually, things are very good lately, and I wanted to talk about that. This project the greenhouse project has been really interesting for me because it kind of changed the way I think about things. Like at least it formulated some concrete ideas. Sorry, it created some ideas in me that I feel are now more concrete, that I can use as I go forward. I know I'm not making sense right now, but bear with me. So the whole idea of this project was, it's going to be a challenge, right? It's going to take something that's going to take a lot of time. We're both busy people. We don't have a lot of time to do these things generally, my wife and I. But we still wanted to do it. And the lesson that I got from this project, more than just, that we are capable of it, is that small progress over a long period of time is a good thing, right? And it works to your advantage. So the problem I've always had is that I have all these great ideas, and my biggest fear in life was I would have all these great ideas and never accomplish any of them, right? Like I would just put it on the list, and then I would make a mental note of wanting to do it, and that would be enough, or that would be just daydreaming about it, and that would be enough to give me fulfillment. And that's a scary prospect for me. I don't want to be just a guy with ideas. I want to actually complete those things, I want to. And so how do you do that? Do you just say, well, I'll never have the time to do that, so I'm just gonna or I'll never have the resources or the time or the energy or the commitment to do something like that. So that just sounds like a good idea. I'll just think about it and leave it at that. I think that's dangerous. I think, like, for me at least, I don't want to be that person. I want to be somebody who can complete projects. And learning that time is not your enemy. It's like, oh man, I'm almost 40 and I haven't completed these projects yet. I've never worked on them before, and time's running out. That's the wrong way to think about it. It's the wrong way to think about it. The way to think about it is, I have all this time. The project's going to take so many time, but I have that time to do it. I'm just going to break it down into small pieces. So today, what can I do that's going to take 5 minutes? For example, this video. It's going to take less than 5 minutes, hopefully maybe 10 minutes, for me to come out and record it. And that's measurable progress, right? So I want you to think of a task that you have maybe, and I want you to consider, what can you do to break that project up into the smallest piece possible and make small, consistent progress on it. Consistency. It's the same thing with getting healthy. It's the same thing with, trying to learn a new skill. Consistency matters more than anything else. Than, perhaps your motivation, perhaps your skill level. All those things are secondary. The most important thing is, are you consistent with achieving that goal? So, I'm going to talk more about those types of projects that I'm thinking about in my head right now. But I just wanted to share that thought with you real quick. And I wanted to, just talk about it a little bit, and also spend just a few minutes out here in the rain in my greenhouse. It's just a very peaceful place to be. The floor is, the ground hasn't been finished yet. We haven't actually put stone yet down, and it's already collecting a little bit of water down here, so that is definitely something we're going to have to work on. It's also splashing some mud up on the wall, I'm noticing, so that's something we'll have to fix. But so as for the garden project, which is what this whole video is, what this whole channel is supposed to be about. We started some small things here and there. My wife started a couple seeds, but I'm not 100% ready to reveal what our plan is going to be this year. I'm still formulating it. I think we definitely want to start putting some. I think the goal was March 15th, start some seeds. We're a little bit late for that. April 15th, plan out the winter crops, and then start seeding the summer crops. And then May 15th is where we put out like our summer crops, like tomatoes and things like that. So we still have a lot of work to do, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to being out here, to spending time, to gathering my thoughts, to celebrating the seasons, all those things that gardening's great for. So hopefully you'll stick around, and then we'll address this challenge the same way we've addressed all of our other challenges, by small, consistent steps, towards completion and towards fulfillment.